Hi, this is Dwight Pettit. I want to talk to you today about something that's very, very serious. All accidents and personal injuries are very, very serious. But some, like anything else in life, some things are more serious than others. One of those things is accidents where you in fact suffer debilitating injuries, where you break your bones or have some type of traumatic back injury or spinal injury. Those type of injuries take in a different expertise in terms of the recoverability and what the law says that you can recover. And more so, and very tragically, something that we all tend to avoid, but it does happen in terms of life, and that's wrongful death. When an accident takes place where you lose a loved one, and what is involved in that in terms of not only the conscious pain and suffering that that person went through the trauma of an accident, and what the person at fault is responsible for, but what you have lost in terms of the wrongful death, the loss of that person, the loss of that human being, the loss of a relative, the loss of somebody that's close to you in terms of the loss of the companionship of that person, the loss of the love of that person, the loss of the love and affection that that person brought into your life. You're entitled to recover for all of those losses and all of those pains under the law. And it's a very difficult area because it's a very, very emotional area. But once the emotions subsides, and it never really will, and the law can't compensate you for everything that you've lost in that type of tragedy, but the law is set up so that you have an opportunity to make certain claims that the law does provide for you in terms of those type of very, very serious accidents. When you talk about a spouse, the loss of that loved one, the loss of an opportunity to see that person, to be with that person, we call it loss in consortium. Any type of relative, anybody that's close to you, you move into a whole different area of law in terms of what the law entitles you to recover. In terms of trying not to make you whole because the law never can, but to try to compensate you to some extent. Those actions in Maryland are called wrongful death and survivorship actions, which take a higher degree of expertise. And we have that expertise at A. Dwight Pettit, PA. We have that expertise because we have been doing this for 40 years. And in these 40 years, we've recovered some of the largest awards in the state of Maryland in terms of damages and jury damages, in terms of settlements. We've recovered in the millions. And we have the expertise to handle those serious type of cases. We do it all, from fender benders to the more serious. But we have the expertise in those type of serious cases, and that expertise is required. So please call us if anything unfortunate happens to you in terms of an automobile accident or your loved ones. Call us, A. Dwight Pettit, adwightpettitlaw.com, A. Dwight Pettit at 410-542-5400. Remember, if you need me, call me.